honestly believe that, and now with the tapes by Mr. Woodward, how they come out, I think corroborate that our president was, I think, purposely misleading the American people. Then he was in denial, and he delayed a lot of things that we could have done as a country, whether it's wearing masks, whether it's putting in place the Defense Production Act to produce more PPE, more face masks, more respirators, and clearly he never did that. To date, he has not implemented that. And I think it was not handled well. Moreover, I think our president polarized this issue and made it some kind of a partisan fight instead of really bringing us together as a nation and outlining a real strategic plan of how we were going to go about trying to contain this virus and making sure that we had less loss of life and that we would have less impact to our economy. And instead, it was the opposite that transpired. We have our economy that's being challenged. We have going on more than 200,000 deaths in our country. And it's been, I think, a real travesty how this has been handled. Now, having said that, I think we were able to have a silver lining despite the administration's slow reaction to this. In Congress, we came together as Republicans and Democrats, and we put forward 4 economic relief packages that aimed at helping Americans and residents here on the Central Coast that were hurting in light of the COVID-19 pandemic. Workers, those that are unemployed, families, businesses, institutions like hospitals and clinics that were overwhelmed and needed support. So we were able to come together and pass, also with the signature of the president, 4 economic relief packages. And then subsequent to that, also put in a number of fixes to make sure that the PPP program and the EIDL loans were implemented more appropriately, because we saw that there were some challenges with the way the PPP program was being implemented. So we were able to put in some fixes. And now, the House of Representatives, over 4 months ago, passed the HEROES Act, which is the 5th economic stimulus relief package. And that has not moved forward because the Senate never acted on it. The good news is that right now, I think both parties are trying to move negotiations forward to try to come up and meet each other in the middle to move forward an economic relief package. And for a while, negotiations stalled. But I'm proud to belong to a group called the Problem Solvers Caucus, made up of about 50 members of Congress, 50% Republicans, 50% Democrats. And we just put forth a proposal to try to kickstart those negotiations that meet Republicans and Democrats in the middle with a $1.5 trillion proposal for economic relief for Americans. And we're hoping that that will get both sides of the aisle moving forward.